What I'm about to tell you is going to cause the hairs that God gave you, it's going to cause the hairs to stand up on top of your head. Listen, have you ever had somebody to trigger the parts of you, family, that you've healed from, and you know this person was triggering you on purpose, and now they call you crazy? Listen, you're not crazy. You're being gaslighted. This person is gaslighting you. You're not crazy. That's the first thing when a person is gaslighting you, when this person wants you to self-doubt. This person doesn't want you to have any kind of confidence in who you are as a person. And the reason why a person is going to gaslight you, family, is because they want control over your whole life. You heard exactly what you heard and you saw exactly what you saw. Don't let anybody ever make you feel like you're crazy. And don't ever let a person call you crazy. You know, it's going to be the people that you're connected to, that you built the bond with. It's going to always be this person. It's going to always be these people that you are close to, that you have confidence in, because they know if they can gain your confidence, they know if they can gain your trust to a certain degree, they know they can trigger you. And the reason why people are triggering you, family, because they mean you no good. They are triggering parts of you, family, that are healed. They're triggering the parts of you where maybe you had a problem with your anger before. Maybe you didn't have confidence in yourself before. You know, maybe you had a problem with trust, and this person knows it because you shared it. You know, you got to be careful sharing. We talk about this a lot on our channel because we get a lot of questions about it, and I get a lot of prayer requests in this area. See, this is why you have to be careful who you share your information with, because you just might be sharing it with the devil. You might be sharing it with the devil, and I say that to say this. How you know you're going to share this with the devil, and how you going to know you've already shared this information with the devil? Because at some point, family, in your relationship or whatever it is, this person is going to use what you said against yourself. Have you ever told anybody anything, family, in a heated argument or a discussion where you're not agreeing, you're not being disrespectful, but maybe you're not in agreement in that conversation, and that person uses the very thing that you told them, and now they're going to laugh it off and say you're crazy? Listen, I want you to learn how to strengthen your EQ. I want you to learn how to strengthen your emotional IQ, your emotional quotient. A lot of people are not strengthened in their EQ. You know how we have an IQ? You have an EQ. And God put this in my heart to tell you, you need to strengthen your EQ. Your emotions has to be strengthened. If a person walk off from you today or tomorrow, it shouldn't kill you. It may hurt you to your core, but you still should have some part of you that's able to shut that door, grieve, heal, and then move on in that order. People are triggering you for a reason because they want control over you. They've studied you for a long time, and they know what bothers you. They know what gets on your nerves. They know what your struggles are. They know what your strengths are, and they know what your weaknesses are. You have to be careful when you open up your mouth and share things about your life. It doesn't matter how comfortable you are with the person. It's just some parts of you need to keep to yourself. It's just some parts of your story. If God, if the Holy Spirit does not tell you to open your mouth and share it with this person, don't you do that, because they are going to use this information against you. Then they're going to call you crazy. They're causing you, listen, people will poke at you, and they know they shouldn't keep poking. They know they're poking at you. They're doing it intentional. You're not crazy, family. And then they're going to call you crazy. Then they're going to say you have a nasty attitude. Then they're going to say you don't have confidence in yourself. Then, family, they're going to tell you all these things, that you're insecure. You're not insecure, family. They're triggering parts of you that have been healed. And when you go through so much in your life, it's just certain things you're not going to tolerate from anybody. I don't care who they are. It's just certain things you're not going to allow anybody to cross that line in your life again. They're not. And when you set boundaries in your life and you don't let people run over you anymore, you don't let people talk to you anymore in a certain way, the first thing people are going to say is that you're insecure. They're going to tell you that you're crazy. And now, if you're not careful, guess what? You're going to start overthinking. Don't do that. That's the devil. I'm telling you, you need to hear this message. I know the hair going to stand up on top of your head when you hear this message. I know your mouth is going to be wide open when you hear this message. I know you might be saying, oh my goodness, Lord, I knew it. Yes, you did know it. That they were triggering you intentionally because they want total control over your life. A person, family, who gaslights you, these are evil people. These people lack confidence. They're not secure in their own life. These people have unhealed trauma that they're dealing with, that they're not really ready to face yet. And here you come. And here you are now, a part of this person's life. And guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna pour all of those emotions that they are suffering with. They're gonna put all these things on you. This is why you must strengthen your EQ. You have to. I get so many prayer requests that people just want to give up because a person walked out of their life and left them. If you listen, if a person has left your life and you don't want to live anymore, family, you've given that person too much control over your life. A person leaving your life, no matter how bad they hurt you, I pray that you never think of ending your life. Go get help if you need help. Go talk to somebody. That person is not worth your thoughts. This person isn't worth anything except for to shut a door in their face and keep on moving, family. This person is triggering you on purpose. They call you crazy on purpose because they want control over you. Their intentions are for you to doubt who you are. They want you to doubt everything about your life, what you do, how you think. And if you're not careful, you're going to start believing that you don't know what you're talking about. You're going to start believing that you don't have a clue what to do. You're going to start believing you don't know what to do with your own life. You're going to start believing in their decisions more than your own. No, 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 no. This is a setup from hell. This is a setup from Satan himself to distract you and to get you off course. You remove yourself from people like this. These are evil people. These are very toxic people. These people are planted by the kingdom of darkness. These people are planted in your life, family, to literally cause your life to go down a road that you never wanted to go down. And this is probably where some of you are. So you got to get a hold of your emotions. You got to let your emotions be strengthened. And how do you do that? How do you strengthen your EQ? How do you strengthen your emotional quotient? How do you do that? You start doing things alone. That's right, alone. You have to learn how to be alone with you before you can allow somebody else to come into that circle in your life. So, what does that look like? That looks like you getting up, taking yourself out to eat. Doesn't matter where it is, doesn't have to be an expensive place. You go sit there with yourself and you love on yourself. You go shopping by yourself, take a walk by yourself, go to the gym, go exercise, stay at home and pray and meditate. Make you something nice to eat, all on your own. If you feel like another person being in your life define you, you've missed the moment. You've missed the reason why God sends you people. God sends us people to build with, but don't never make a person a God in your life. Because when you make a person a God in your life, when you give a person too much of a place in your life where God is supposed to be in that place, God is going to let it disappoint you. God said we should have no other gods before him. Nobody. Nobody belongs in the place that God is supposed to be in because God is going to let that person, unfortunately, that person is going to disappoint you. Don't doubt who you are. Don't question who you are. Don't scratch your head and say, well, did I say that wrong? Or did I really hurt that person's feeling? You know when you really hurt a person's feeling because you have the Holy Spirit And the Holy Spirit's going to bring conviction in your life. But this person is going to trigger you because they want control over everything in your life. They want to think for you. They want to tell you how to do your life, what to do in your life, what to wear, how to wear it, how to talk, how not to talk. That is not of God. You need to run away from people who trigger parts of you that God has healed. You know, the enemy is the enemy that's on the inside of us, but a real enemy is whoever comes into your life to try to resurrect those parts of you that God has placed death to. The parts of you that have died. And if you have a person that's coming in your life trying to resurrect the problems that you used to have, that you've overcome, that's an enemy to your assignment. That's an enemy to your future, family of God. Thank you for tuning in today. It's a pleasure to be in your homes. Don't forget to watch the videos, subscribe, and like the videos for me and share them. And jump over to Instagram and Nikki McCray and give me your support and follow me on Instagram. Remember that not one weapon that forms against you as God's child shall prosper. Now it will form, but it'll never, ever prosper. The person or the people that are triggering you, family, they are doing this intentionally because they want you to self-doubt. They want you to doubt you so they can gain total control over your life. I want you to strengthen your emotional Q quotient. That's your EQ. Strengthen your emotional quotient. And if you don't know what that is, you go back and rewind this video from the beginning, and God is going to reveal to you what your emotional quotient is. You got to strengthen your emotions. If your emotions are not strengthened, your life will be in a disarray. I'll talk later. Bye-bye.